Everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats, the backup channel. Y'all. Now, we all know the story of Chrisean. If you clicked on this video, then you already know the whole history of Chrisean and her introduction into social media and the baddies and Blueface and having her son Junior, and you know all of that. But what I wanted to talk about in this video is Chrisean and her relationship with Jesus. Chrisean and her Christianity. Now listen, anybody who's a Christian knows that you have to have your own personal relationship with God and Jesus. And that's your personal relationship. Don't nobody here on earth got a heaven or hell to put you in. But and however, the Bible speaks of false prophets. And we watched Chrisean. Now listen, let me go back a little bit. And why I'm questioning her sense of Christianity and what her beliefs about God is. Now, Chrisean was raised, no disrespect, I wouldn't know this if she didn't bring it to the internet, was raised by a drug addict mother, actively in her addiction. Her father, also an addict, actively in his addiction throughout her childhood, and also accused of SA of her siblings. Now, even though it was all of this trauma, dysfunction was happening in the household, there was this sense of religion. Okay? So now you got all of these horrible acts being done in this household, but the household is also preaching religion, religion, religion. If you listen to any of Chrisean's sisters, they all speak of religion. And from the same mouth, they talk about the trauma and dysfunction and horrific activities that happen within the household. And so from a psychological point of view, there was some damage in the thinking about religion and these horrible, horrific acts. And so that's why I believe the gray area comes in for Chrisean. It's like, I love the Lord. I depend on the Lord. I need the Lord. But at the same time, I'm doing these worldly things and I cry out when things are bad. Not saying that's far-fetched from a lot of other people who are Christians. I think for a lot of people, when they watch Chrisean and they look at her, the way she talks and the way she behaves, and then the religious point of it, they see her, or many people see her or view her as like, is she playing with God? Is she playing with religion? Is she a false prophet? And when they see her in these big mega churches, and you have your own thought about what that is, are mega churches just out to get the money, they want clout, all of those things. Is it really about religion? And then you tie her into it, and now it's like a Christian circus. And so the question is that you could comment down below. Do you think Chrisean is using religion as a shield or a crutch or something to, like, my life is out of control, I gotta run back to the church? But when things are good, like my thing is be like this. I think if if Blueface said to her, you know what, come back. I'ma do right. I'ma act right. And you could come back and live in my environment, in my home, and we'll be back together. And we'll be back on the blogs, and we'll be back doing what we did before I went to prison. In her state of mind, I think she would jump on that in a minute and go right back to being involved in that. So that's the question. Is she playing with religion because life has got her at the bottom? And now it's just her way of trying to climb out of this horrible, horrific, dysfunctional, toxic hole that she grew up in and now as an adult has found herself back in. So comment down below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the backup channel. Bye, guys.